Hello everyone, welcome back to another video of Dragons Rise of Berk, the How to Train Your Dragon 2 mobile game. And what we have here is the rock. And I said in the last video I was going to go find the rock, and once I find the rock I'll be back with another video. See, it took longer than expected. Actually, it took a lot longer than expected, but here is the rock. 45 minutes for the egg to hatch, and here it is, the rock. And it has a purple line kind of thing. Let's break the rock, or egg rather. Here it is. This is the Smoldering Smokebreath. Alright, so again, here it is. We're going to place it into the realm. Our Dragon's Rise of Berk realm that we've created. And this dragon looks similar. Alright, there it is. It looks really familiar. It looks like the dragon from... I'm not sure if you watched the How to Train Your Dragon. In one of the episodes, or maybe in one of the movies, I don't exactly remember if it was an episode or a movie. There was like a bunch of gray ghost dragons, or they thought it was ghost dragons like on a ship. And then after, it turns out that these dragons were attracted to metal and they would grab metal stuff. So I think this is what the dragon is, because if you go into the shop, it'll talk about it a bit. But yeah, here it is, the Smoldering Smokebreath dragon. And here's his baby form. Now let's just move along here and collect some stuff. I wanted to say that this thing is not done. I didn't do that. The Titan dragons, I haven't gotten any of them, so I'm not really sure how they're gonna turn out. And we need to build this. Alright, we don't have enough stuff. Alright, so a lot of stuff we don't have. But anyways, let's go back to our Smoldering Smokebreath. And here it is. And we're gonna level it up. Let's tap on it a bit and listen to the sound. You know, these sounds sound the same. I think there's only a couple that sounds different. I wonder why. Alright, so here's his baby form. We're gonna level it up to a second form. And then... Alright, so that... Wow. That's really, really small. I mean, I think it shrunk in size instead of gaining size. And it definitely got skinnier. Here it is. Let's put him down. That's what he looks like if he's sitting down. Let's make him fly again. Alright, that is pretty much it for the dragon. He has a lot of spikes on his tail. And of course he does like a little spin when he gets up, and he goes down normally. And I thought he did a spin there. Alright, there's that spin. Alright, so you have to leave him for a couple of minutes. Now our island, we're still working on leveling our dragons so we can do this smoldering, I mean this Titan temple, or the sanctuary. You know, I actually was thinking about expanding this for 240 gems. I was really considering it. See if alright, so we earned about 2 million food already. About 4 million more to go. It should take probably 1 or 2 days. But other than that, there's really nothing else. Oh, this guy is not busy, so let's send him out. Now, if you're wondering how to get the Titan dragons, actually, I don't know, I'm not sure if I should make this another video or whatever, but essentially you need to get them to level 51, and that is a long way to go. And to even get them to level 51, you need a lot of food. Depends on your dragon, actually. But once you get them to level 51, you should be able to rebuild the sanctuary. And once you rebuild the sanctuary, I'm assuming you're going to have to do this. You need 5 dragons at level 52. So you're going to have to get 5 dragons to level 52. Now, what I recommend, in my opinion, of course, you can do something else, is I recommend you using the lowest ranked dragons. Like, you know, the Gronko or maybe the Terrible Terror and things like that. Because their food rate or the cost of food is much lower. So what that means is, hey, if you're going to feed someone to, well, not someone, a dragon to level 52, you're going to need a lot of food. I mean, it's not like a walk in a park, especially if you're going to think about, hey, I'm going to feed my most fearsome dragon, the Skrill. And the Skrill, even at like a couple of levels, he's already devouring a lot of food. So I recommend you using the lower level dragons, and then, you know, just meet this requirement. That's what I'm trying to say. Just try to meet this requirement barely, not trying to like build up like a cloud jumper or your most powerful dragon, because that's going to take a very long time and you're going to be upset when it doesn't work out, because you know, it's going to take a very long time, and usually it doesn't work out. Usually you're going to be like, and then you're going to give up because it, you know, this is taking too long or something like that. So I recommend using a Terrible Terror or maybe a couple of Gronkos, and then build that thing up. Once you build that up, expand your village, and then I guess you have to expand these things as well. And then that'll make it easier. Like I said before, in the past, the previous updates, they didn't have these things. They just started adding these things like after the original update. And what these things is it really just limits you. It doesn't let you just build the temples, build the stuff like immediately. It just limits you. So anyways, we're gonna set off and we're gonna search for another dragon. Let's see who we're looking for. Of course, these dragons you cannot find. We are going to look for the Sniffle Fang. Let's do this. 2 hours. Free. Alright, so he's going to take 2 hours for Mr. Toothless to go find his stuff, or go do his stuff rather. And then once he finds it, we'll be back with another video. And then we will discuss and look at that dragon and see how it turns out in Dragon's Rise of Berk, the How to Train Your Dragon mobile game, available for Apple iOS and available for Android. So be sure to pick it up if you haven't picked it up. I know a lot of players actually were asking me, what is this game? And then I'm like, well, it's the mobile game for How to Train Your Dragon 2, which is called Dragon's Rise of Berk. Anyways, that is about it for this video, and that was the Smoldering Smokebreath.